Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, for those of you who may have missed the last episode, we did create a hoverbot. You can see him right over here to our side. Didn't work out nearly as well as I thought it would. I kind of weighed him down quite a bit, I think, is the problem. I put the two big batteries on there, and then I put the cannons as well. And it was just, it was too much, guys. So he wasn't able to go very fast. He kept kind of getting stuck, but as far as the idea behind the bot goes, I think it worked pretty well. The turbines on the back definitely helped propel it in the right direction. The boosters definitely gave it that little oomph when it got stuck on hills. I think if it had more ground area, if I put more blocks down here on the bottom, maybe that would compensate for the heavy heavy load that I have on it. But I think we're gonna leave that one the way it is with the wheels and all, and just kind of make that a secondary or a third bot that we can use to attack. Now, one thing we need to do is kind of do some clearing, because some mobs have spawned on our outskirts, one of them being right there next to us at the moment. So that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to kind of come out here. I am backwards right now, so I need to back up a second and put my main weapons, my main guns in the right direction. Here we go. And let's go kill this guy really quick, just to kind of get him out of the way. Now you can see I'm not taking that item with me that I normally do. Ooh, actually he has some big boy guns on there, and he's doing some damage to me. So let's see if we can drive right by. Ah, he's exploding. Let's do our speed boost. You can see we get a little bit of lag over here because of all the stuff that we have. Now he is, for all intents and purposes, dead. He's dead in the water. So I can take my time, let my stuff recharge, repair itself before we go any further, because yeah, he's still gonna hurt. He's still gonna do some damage right there, and you can see it right there. I'm attacking him, and yeah, he's still attacking me back with some big cannons. So that's, oh, there we go. There we go. And there's an item there that we do not have. I think it's the Geocore Brew Girder. Let's go ahead and snag that. Now we have access to it. Oh, and he's still hitting me. Holy crap, I didn't even see that. The dude was still alive. Let me look at the front of my bot. What has he taken off? He's actually taken off the entire front row almost. And I think that's it. Yeah, just the entire front row. So we're going to have to repair that, as well as add a few more weapons there, just to kind of... actually, let's do that real quick, because we got some blocks out here. Might as well make use out of them. Now, these blocks are going to be okay. They're not exactly the ones that I would ideally use, just because they're Geo or GSO rather than the Venture ones that weigh a little bit more, or a little bit less, I should say. But it's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, unless you're being really picky about how much you weigh. Wow, that's a big one. I could probably use that on the front, ideally. No, that's a 2 as well. There's just not going to be any 1s out here, huh? I'm just not going to get lucky with that. What, you know what I could do? I can use this anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and put that on there. I do like this ability. The fact that I don't have to be near my base to use this is kind of a cheat, if you ask me, but in a good way, because it allows me to kind of repair my bot really quickly without having to go all the way back to buy more stuff. And I don't even have to take that little terminal with me to be able to do that. So I don't know, I kind of like it. I actually do kind of like it, even though, like I said, it's kind of a cheat. Now, I'm still going to put the weapons down here. This could be a good or a bad thing for you. We have seen that this does sometimes get us stuck on the ground when we're going over those hills that are, rather steep or just really low to the ground. So you do want to be careful with that as well. We did lose quite a few Uzis with this. Why did it switch? Huh? There we go. Let's put some more Uzis down real quick, guys. If they, if they are looking for ideas on, things to add into the game, and they happen to watch this video, something I would love to have is a button that you can hold down that would allow me to build more than one weapon at a time. Because some of the weapons, you can build a whole bunch, and then other weapons, not so much. And again, I'm sure they're going to work those little details out eventually and make it a little bit more fluid, a little bit more, reliant on what they kind of anticipate you're going to be doing with that. But, there's no way to make that 100%. So if you can't make it 100%, giving people a backup at the very least would be a nice little thing. Okay, let's see. Can we take control over this vehicle? maybe... Actually, it's doing some damage to it for some reason for just me trying to take control over it. I think we're going to have the same problem we had last time, which was too many objects. Too many objects on the map. So what we need to do is put this thing down right over here. And that way when I remove these little receivers, actually the big receivers I should say, because they're not little, but when I remove those receivers, the stuff will just get sucked into there. And hopefully the combination of getting rid of some of this will allow my guy to take control over this thing again, because right now I can't do anything with it. Okay, that didn't work. Warning, your anchor blocks are under attack. Yeah, it does that. It does that from time to time when it's trying to suck some of that stuff in. It just it doesn't know what to do with itself. Let's see. Okay, so that needed to repair itself. Something back here is actually attacking my blocks. Let me see. What is it? Oh, it's this thing right here. No, that is not what I wanted to do. But okay, let's do that. Can we not grab this block? No, we literally cannot get in here to get this block, even though we can see it. We can somewhat target it. Did we got it? I don't know what happened to it, but it doesn't seem to be there anymore. So I'm gonna be okay with that. All right, can we take over this thing yet? Still cannot take over that thing, and it does look like it's still taking damage. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. All right, let's get this thing a little closer over here, or not. I want it to actually be on the ground, but it doesn't seem like it wants to do that. I do kind of apologize for stuff like this, but to be honest, I also like to show it because it's one of those things that, you know, unless you actually play the game, you may not realize there's a little bit of flaws somewhere in there, you know, a little bit of, you know, coercion, things you have to work with, or otherwise, if you try working against it, really not going to work for you. So I can't take control over any of my buildings right now. Or my bots, I should say. I can't take control over any of them. So let's put this here out of the way. It is taking up some of those. Let's go ahead and snag that one as well. So we'll go ahead and get those blocks. And I'm hoping that's going to be enough. If that's enough, I can start taking over the... No, it's still not letting me take over the thing. Let's do this one as well. May not be close enough to do that one, actually. So we may have to drive around to get a better angle and move this machine over there. I think I just have too many guys, too many tanks, too many vehicles in one little tight area, and it's just freaking the game out, is all it is. Can we take it over yet? Nope, still can't take that over. Let's go ahead and move this back here. You can see it's actually still reaching it from where it's at, so it's trying to draw that in, taking a little bit of damage, but again, I think that's okay. Come on, guys. Let me take it over, please. Come on. Well, it's just not going to let me do it. Just won't let me do it. What if we rock it a little bit? Maybe pushing it in a different direction will allow me to... If it doesn't let me do it here in the next few seconds, we're going to change our plans for the episode, which was to go off and kind of clear the area a little bit. I think what we're going to do instead is to go off with this guy and see if we can find anything that we haven't found before. So let's get fully charged real quick because, you know, he was wasting a little bit of time there not getting charged up. And this should definitely kind of replenish his energies fairly quickly. There it is right there. You can see he's going up. He's at 4, almost 5. So let's give him another half a second. I have tons and tons of battery packs on these things, guys. The small ones to start with, and then the bigger ones over there on that side, they all hold the battery power for me. So it doesn't matter which ones you have, if you have a combination of the two, or if you only go with the big ones. Really, it just comes down to weight. If you happen to be creating something that needs to worry about that, you know, the size, if you happen to be worrying about, you know, how big you make something. And then, of course, I think we've gone this direction a couple times. And we've gone that direction. So what we're going to do is actually go off in this direction. Something we haven't really done too much of. Now, we have gone over here, obviously. We've killed some of the enemies. We've gotten a couple of the bases. But we haven't gone prolonged in this direction, really. So, yeah, we're going to head off and see maybe, you know, further off in the distance, there might be something pretty cool. Warning, your anchored blocks are under attack. Well, I guess it's probably that base right there that's under attack. And like I've said many times before, I really don't care about that base. I created it. It's nice to have. It would be cool if I could come back to it every so often, but you know, there's not a lot there. There's really nothing there. Wow, there's a ton and ton of enemies over here. Look at the map, guys. Look at the map. This is all red. So we are going to annihilate this stuff, and we're gonna get a ton of lag to boot because this is just unbelievable. We went from our base that had a ton of blocks to going over here to this side, which apparently had been spawning from like the beginning of the game, maybe, and yeah, that's gonna be a thing apparently. I had no idea this was, you know, the enemy's territory. This is their home. You know, like they're huge. I can't believe I'm flabbergasted, guys. I cannot believe there are this many enemies over here in one section. I have never seen anything like this. This is absolutely nuts. And we have to somehow get in there if this thing would actually move. There we go. Forgot that I had boosters on this guy. One of the defining characteristics that make this thing as great as it is. Let's go ahead and do a little short boost right there. Don't want to go too far over their heads. Come on, you guys can do it. Oh man, so much lag. So much lag. Don't bother adjusting your screens, guys. There's absolutely nothing to be done about this. Now, normally, I don't get any lag on this game, to be honest, until we start going into like big mode. But there's just so many guys over here. Plus, my base is not that far away. What are you guys shooting? Like, are you telling me he can't shoot backwards with all the guns that I have on here? That he can't hit that little dude that's like 4 feet away from me until I turn around? Are you guys kidding me? There we go. Maybe? Are you still not hitting that guy? Why can't these things aim? I understand they're probably going into overload with just how many freaking you know, buildings there are and people over here, but they should be able to aim a little bit better than this. They've always aimed better than this. I have no idea what's going on, guys. This is a crazy day. Oh man, come on, let's kill him. Overseer, Lumberjohn, Lumberjane. I mean, they are just, oh. I didn't want to attack the base. I'd like to save these bases until I can at least look at them and see if they have anything on them worth value. Because I'm guessing maybe 1 or 2 of them might. I mean, with all the ones that are here, there has to be a couple good ones on there. Now, we do have to take out their guardians before we can take those bases, but we should have already killed at least the guardians for one of these things, right? I mean, yeah, we had to have. Okay, let's use our boosters. And we are going to look around. Oh, there's a baby turret. Oh, and now the baby turret is on its side. And it's dead. Okay, so there we go. Come on, get him. Get him, block. Yes, you are gone. What else do we got over here? We got a few more in this direction. So let's go ahead and snag these guys before... we've got a top station, overseer. So maybe these overseers are the ones you actually have to kill. And the Lumberjohn and Lumberjane guys are just like extra security that they occasionally have, because we haven't really killed a lot of these overseers. They've been kind of hiding on us. There's another overseer right there, and he's still alive. Nothing left on him. In fact, he has no. There we go. Great, the base is yours now. All right, so we got a few of these bases. I think that's all of them, right? There's no more troops over here that I can see. All right, let's take a look and see what we got if this lag would ever stop being ridiculous. No, just the 3-slot fabricator, which we already have. Let me go ahead and snag that just to be safe, just to check to see if it is a 3-slot. I believe it is. Grade 3 fabricator, yes it is. Where did that weapon come from? Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to pull that weapon off, I wanted to pull this thing off and chunk it. There we go. Alright, where is the next base? Now, if you had the right bot over here, you could definitely pick up all of this stuff and then run over to that little you know, geocore thing and sell all this stuff. That would be a nice little amount of cash you could make very, very quickly since you're right here anyways. No, nothing there that I want. Alright. Can we attack? Well, we could, but there's nothing there to attack. Why does it keep going into it, like the music, like we're about to be attacked by somebody, but we're really not? I think there's probably somebody over there on the side. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. Let me look at this one real quick, because there's a good chance you can miss something fairly easy if you're not careful. And I don't want to miss anything. Okay, we have Nothing new. Yeah, nothing new here, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. That's something we already have. That's something we already have. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's just going to be more of the same. It is selling something already. All right. Back it up, guys. Back it up. You know you can. There we go. All right. What do we got over here? Why are there so many red things? There's not an enemy over here, is there? No, I don't think there is. I think it's just, actually there might be right over here. What are these guys? No, okay, so that is not an enemy, but these guys are. Okay, there we go. A couple of them just kind of hiding over here, not doing too much. They definitely don't stand a chance against me, but, you know, don't tell them that. They are more than happy to kind of come at you, even when all odds are against them. They are very vicious at times. Now, we've already checked all of these, so let's keep coming over. I think we wanted to head off in this direction, right? Yeah, this direction. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Man, I could not believe we found like the motherload of enemies there, guys. That is just, it was crazy. I've never seen anything like that in my life playing this game, and we've been playing it for a long time now, so that is, they've definitely, I have to agree, guys. I think they definitely upgraded the spawn rate back to almost what it used to be when they said it was a little bit too hard. I think they've kind of gone back in that direction to the point where these things are spawning so quickly that unless you have a bot that is just Uber, you're going to have to be running back to your base like every couple minutes to recharge and repair and, you know, and put new stuff on, and it's going to be rough on you guys. In fact, it's rough on me, and I know what I'm doing a little bit more than most people do, I think, that are just coming to the game. So, yeah, this is, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I mean, I do, because it's challenging, but at the same respect, maybe too much so, you know? Like, it takes away from other parts of the game that I would really like to experiment with. And I guess once you experiment with that, you're probably back down to, like, what do we do now? Man, so much lag. This is nuts. I thought the lag would be clearing up the further we get away from our base, but it seems like there's so many bases out here that that's just not going to be a thing. It's just going to stay with us this whole video. And I don't know if I even want to use this video if it's going to be this laggy. We got to get away from this stuff. I don't want to keep making videos when it gets this bad. There we go. A little bit of lag is kind of going away. Not too much. Ah, so many little dudes. So many. And nothing new on any of these bases. I think they overcompensated, guys. They had it once where I think they had like 4 bases or 10 bases or something like that in the entire map, and you had to go, you know, traveling around to find them. But that's all the bases they had. Now it seems like a new base spawns every 10 seconds or something like that, and you can have just as many bases as you're willing to go off looking for. Which, you know, like I said before, is look how many bases are out there, guys. Look at that. That's not right. That's just too crazy, guys. We're gonna skip past all this. This is, look at that. Look how many enemies are out here. What on earth is going on? I can't catch a break. I can't do anything for more than half a sec. I need to get away from this stuff. This lag. Ugh. Yes, please give us another direction. Ooh, and there's a gray off. Sorry, guys. There's a gray over here in this direction, so we're gonna be going towards that. There we go. Lag has finally started to clear up a little bit. Not too much, apparently. What do we got here? Oh, those things suck. These are the venture bracket type thingamajiggies that I don't ever really use. In fact, I'll put it back here so you can see it. The venture straight bracket. I've seen some people use them. They don't really have a lot of strength to them, guys. They don't have a lot of weight to them either, which is nice. And you won't really see them, you know, from a long distance. So if you're trying to create a bot that has a certain look to it, for whatever reason, then those actually are pretty nice to do. I've used them a couple of times. I used the brackets to create different illusions and things of that sort. Or if you want to make your bot hollow on the inside, that's definitely something you can do with those. And that way you don't have to worry too much about the weight limit, because you'll still get the overall design, because the pieces in this game, they have to be connected to something, otherwise they pop off. So if you want to keep that kind of, you know, pyramid, step pyramid shape to it, and have it where the weapons above each row can fire over the ones previous, then, you know, you have to have at least one block down there that's connected to something connecting to the next row. And there's a gray over here in this area, so that's where we're going to be going. And we'll kill this guy off real quick because he's here, and you know what? You get in my way, you're going to die. There you go. Boom, guys. It only took a couple of seconds. Now, here's the question. Can we get up this hill? Well, without the boosters, probably not. But with the boosters, it's possible. Oh, here we go. We got a new wheel. That thing I haven't already gotten before, but, you know, it's out here in this area. If you guys, you know, decide to come out and do some exploring, you'll definitely find this stuff. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on the weapons. Okay, well, let's go into build mode, and we'll go into booster. Boosters will kind of push us a little bit each time. Let's keep going. Build mode. There we go. And that kind of just put us over that little hurdle. Without those boosters, though, guys, you would kind of get stuck in that spot very easy. Let's see. What is our power at? Just to make sure, we are at two bars. Not a whole lot of power. And we're stuck. All right, let's go into build mode, if it will let us. Nope, it is the worst time to go ahead and get stuck. But this is usually when it happens. I usually get stuck at the worst possible time. I mean, you know, getting stuck anytime definitely sucks, but getting stuck when there's an invader coming in, that's absolutely horrible. And that's when it always happens to me. So, let's see. We got Cyclone. Cyclone's worthless. That guy spawns all the time. Now, does that mean don't kill him? Well, you do get a little bit of money for killing him. And, of course, you're going to get the items that he has on him as well. But, you know, I've already killed him like 6 or 7 times. And he's not going to have anything that I haven't already gotten before. So I definitely don't need to go after that guy. Ooh, there's another gray over here. Nice. We're finding some pretty good stuff out here, guys. And not necessarily like item-wise, but just the fact that we're finding so many grays is a good sign. Because eventually we're going to find something that we don't have access to. Ooh, 3 more grays over there in that distance. And what is this? Oh, yeah, you're a little piece of something I do not need. A venture right angle bracket. Okay, well, at least now we know where that's at. 3 pieces over here. One of them's green. I'm guessing that's something I don't have. So we got something, guys. In fact, we may have several pieces over here I don't have. Oh, yeah, look at this, guys. Colored pieces. Colored pieces. All right. Let's, where did that go? Where did that go? I did pick it up, didn't I? I picked it up, and then it disappeared. Okay, well, we may have lost that piece. Let's see, can we pick up any of these? Yes, we can. I will put them all back here just to have them where we can take a look at them in a second. There's a solid gray one, too. Like, if you don't already have enough gray in this game, you can go with the solid gray if that's what you're looking for. Let's do this one as well. Orange. And we got a yellow one. And what is this over here? What is that? Bunny ears? Spring bunny ears. Yep. Okay, so let's take a look at these items. Something that we haven't seen. We got purple block. Although that doesn't really look purple. Maybe just because of the time of day. Light green. Dark blue. This is going to be the black, the regular, the white. And then we got gray, I think. But the symbol was in the way. Let's see. What is this? Gray block, green block. Let's look at, what is this one? Blue, light blue, orange, and yellow. And there was one other that we picked up. And I'm guessing it got tossed like underneath our bot or something. Yeah, there it is right there. All right, let's put that up here. What is that? Going to be yellow? Like light yellow or light green? Yellow green? It's a yellow-green block? Huh. And I don't know where these would be. They're not in any of these tabs. So I'm guessing they're under experimental. And unless you actually have the R&D for that, the expansion pack, then you're not going to have the ability to make more of those. So those are all the color blocks we're going to get in this playthrough for ours. But again, if you want to go ahead and get that, you know, experimental pack, you're more than welcome to do it. I think it was something like, I can't remember now, guys. I think it was like $4 to $9, somewhere in that range, which is, you know, about customary for a, is there another gray out here? It's about average for a download content. Let's see, I don't think there is another gray. I could be wrong on that. I'm trying to stay away from enemies because I have very, very little power left. There's another gray. Oh, well, you are going down then, little dude. Or going up, I guess, whichever way you want to look at that one. But either way, you are gone. All right, what is this gray? Very difficult to kind of see, but it's here. And what's it gonna... it's gonna be a Christmas hat. Santa Claus. All right, let's snag that. What does it say? Jolly red hat. Now, some of these were supposed to back in the day. Don't hold me to this, guys, because I don't know if it's still the same. But some of these back in the day were supposed to actually do something different. I guess we're going to attack these guys. So many of them in one area, it's kind of hard to resist. I guess we'll destroy most of the base while we're at it, because why not? I was going to use that base to go ahead and see if I can get some more power really quick, but that's definitely not going to be a thing here in a second. Not with all these, not with pretty much destroying everything that's there. Well, we'll take the solar reactor for now, just in case, because our power is going to drop out here in a second. And we'll take the other solar reactor. Does it have a wireless charger on it? No, it does not. And we'll take this as well. That way we can buy a wireless charger if we need to. Although we can just, you know, take it out of our inventory over here if we really, really have to. But let's see, where are we going? This way? Yeah, we need to go back and charge up. Guys, this is really cool, kind of just going off and exploring. Now, we have yet to find our plane, so we are still missing a few pieces for that. And you can see, yeah, as we're getting closer to our base, we're going past all these enemies yet again. I think they're spawning over here because our base is so close by. Maybe that's the reason, but either way, it's a little ridiculous with how many dudes are over here. We may try coming back over here at some point to destroy all those guys, but that's going to be a laggy episode, so I don't think I'll do that anytime soon. I don't like these episodes for the laggy. I know you guys probably don't like them either, and yeah, we're just going to kind of keep going with it. No, I don't want to do that. I hate that stupid notification on my computer. If you push a keyboard, or if you push a button too many times on my keyboard, it brings up a stupid little notification saying, would you like to bind that to a special hotkey since you pushed it so many times? And there's supposed to be a way to turn that off, but I've never figured out what it is. It just, Windows is one of those things, guys. Let's see, can we get over here, get some power going? There we go. Now, I think the best place to kind of park this guy to get power back as quick as possible is going to be over here on this side, because I have something like 7 or 8 wireless chargers over here on this end. In fact, you can't even see them all because they spawn, or they shoot off their charge so quickly. But if you look down here on the bottom, when the noise isn't too loud, you'll be able to see just how fast it's actually charging up. Now, if that's not fast enough for you, you're more than welcome to put another like 5 or even 10 or 15. You can even go more than that with the wireless chargers in one little area, and you will literally not even have to stop as you drive by. You'll just be able to, you know, get all that energy really, really quickly. Let's go ahead and take this guy out because he's a little too close, and he's very fast, which means he could kind of come in and do a lot of damage, probably too quickly for me to be able to stop him. So, depending on what bot I have on, especially if it actually allows me to take over a different bot next time, which I'm hoping it will. Wow, look how many enemies are over here already. I just cleaned this mess up. Guys. Oh, these guys are driving me nuts. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's kill him. What kind of bot is this, anyways? I don't know, but it's kind of weird. It's a present? It's a present bot. Seriously? Oh, what's inside? Everything. It's an exploding present bot. Oh, so much stuff, but nothing I haven't already gotten before. So we're gonna leave that there. Yeah, we're just gonna make a mess. We're gonna make a mess before the end of the episode, and that will give me something to clean up in between, I guess. Oh, more stuff blown up everywhere. Oh, so long. It's gonna take me so long to clean this up. These guys just don't want me to have a clean room. That's all it is. They just like the mess. What is this? Anything here? I know it's a base, but something good. Nope, nothing good. Well, you're just gonna be blown up then. Just gonna blow you up. Too many pieces. Why did it blow up into yellow chunks? Isn't that geocore only is yellow? I don't know why it did that, but either way, it's kind of messed up. But guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, leave those comments down below. I would love to know what you guys want to see in future episodes. We're going to be trying to do this as a daily series for the next foreseeable future. So there's going to be a lot more episodes rather than just the 3 times a week. But if that becomes too much for you guys, let me know. We'll go back to 3 times a week. But I like the new patch that they've put into it, and I kind of want to experiment with a lot of different stuff. I am thinking, though, in the future, we are going to get away from this area. We're going to go off and just travel like 30, 40 minutes in one direction and create a new base there. Because this base is pretty much protected. We got everything we need here, and it's just creating too much lag. So we're going to go off and see if we can find some new stuff, probably in the next episode, guys. So again, thanks for watching. I'm AC Gamer, and I'll definitely catch you all next time.